Pop Squat, coming at ya. I just started this, and somebody knocked at the door for a delivery, which you can see on the table behind the cat. So I'm starting over. Luckily, this is about as far as I've made it. Warp 9 from 1983. Warp 9 is the group, I should say. No Man is an Island is the name of the song. I don't remember this. This says it was released in 1984, but it is on the list of tracks that are from 1983, so I don't know if it was maybe released as a single, as a promo thing, or maybe the information here on Discogs is incorrect. Style is electronic. Sorry, genre is electronic. Style is electro and synth pop, but it is also early hip hop and rap, I'm sure. Engineered by Butch Jones, mastered by Herb Powers Jr., produced and written by Lottie Golden and Richard Scher. Seen their names quite a few times. Let's just get into this. It's weird because I did a song, I think, last week from 1983, and the week before that was from 1983 as well, and it was also from Warp 9, so that's kind of funky. They have a couple of hits. This is also the last song from 1983, a list of 60 tracks that we've gone through in 1983, so we'll be on the 1984 with the next one we do. Let's check out No Man is an Island, 6 minutes and 14 seconds from Warp 9, also from 1983. Okay, is that sampling, or is that sampled by Pump Up the Volume? Because it 100% sounds like it. It's such a weird track. It doesn't really seem disco inspired. It doesn't really seem very hip hoppy. It really doesn't seem rap. This is a really strange track. I almost get more of a almost exclusively pop feel, and that's new on the list of tracks that I've been listening to, like famous hip-hop tracks of the 80s, right? That's what this list is from. This does not feel very hip-hoppy to me at all. This shares more in common with, the Pointer Sisters or something. I don't even know. This is a weird track. All right. So they mentioned Puerto Rico there, and I was kind of getting a slight sort of island feel, like a very generic kind of island feel. I would have said something like, I don't know, maybe like Jamaica or something like that, but not reggae, but an island feel to the music. And so they bring up Puerto Rico, and okay, it could be kind of Hispanic influenced, something like that. It's really a strange song. Does it make you want to move your shoulders when you're feeling down? Yeah, that's how we danced in the 80s.
Take a look around. There's a celebration. Somewhere there's a party going on. So just keep the faith and we'll get it straight. Do it till you get it right. It's an attitude. You don't need no invitation. Come on and get jamming tonight. No man is an island. Oh, come on, join the celebration. No man is an island. Oh, everybody on a jamming tonight.
I listen to music from the 80s now, especially the early 80s when songs were so long, 6 minutes long. And I feel like, did we really used to have that much time to listen to a song? Because now it seems like, jam it in there. Like, we got to get the song done and get on to the next one. We were taking our time. Had all the time in the world. They're playing that instrument that sounds like a straw going in and out of a cup. I love that thing, whatever the hell it is. Can't escape the electronic early 80s music. So one of the things I just noticed about this that I find very interesting, and it kind of came out of the comment I just made about you couldn't escape like the early 80s electronic music, is I think actually this whole song is created using what we called back in the day synthesizers, and I'm sure we still use that term to a much more limited extent these days. But I'm sure all the drum beats in here, all the quote unquote samples, like I don't even know what to call it, like the musical phrases that just seem to repeat themselves, are probably all just synthesized computer tracks that they're repeating on some kind of keyboard or some kind of something. And it's kind of interesting because as I'm listening to just this tail end, I'll back up a little bit, listen to the music itself, it sounds like it's all electronic because it's all much too perfect. And maybe I'm wrong, but I can find out probably on that Discogs page, but I think I closed it. I think it's almost exclusively this entire song created using electronic music or electronic instruments and synthesizers, which is the same thing as an electronic instrument. But it definitely gives it its sound. All those drums, electronic. Electronic. I'm pretty sure. Absolutely electronic. Huh. Interesting. Does this say anything about Nunk and Light Years Away? Yeah, we've listened to Nunk. I think that was Warp 9 as well. Final Prism, electronic, mixed at. Can we see what the instruments are on this? No, we do not see who's playing what contributors. No, those are probably the people who contributed to this information. Interesting. The dub mix here is pure proto house genius. Minimalist percussion and synth work great. Synth work adds great atmosphere to the catchy chorus vocals. A nice warm summertime jam. It's okay. I mean, my opinion. It's okay. It's almost. It doesn't sound cool enough, I think, is my issue with it. Like, I want something that just sounds awesomely cool, and this is just very light and summery. It is a very summery song. I can absolutely see that. But it's very light, very. It's fine. I could hear it. I could not hear it. It doesn't do anything for me particularly. I find it more interesting in that I think the whole thing is computer generated. Oh, I also want to check out the beginning here. So let me call pump up the jam, or pump up the volume, not pump up the jam. Pump up the volume. Mars. So what I want to do is listen to the very beginning of this and see if it sounds like it's sampled, because I couldn't find a who sampled page that told me anything. Okay, there's that. Now let's listen to this. Right? I mean, come on. That's gotta be the same thing. Slightly different. Seems, I don't know. It could be a different beat that's being sampled there, but man, that sounds similar. I love Pump Up the Volume, by the way. Love that song. It's such a great mishmash of tracks and things put together. Oh God, it's so much fun. I loved it when it came out. I still love it. It's fantastic. I wish I liked this more. No Man's is an Island. It was fine. Moving on to 1984. This will be interesting because this is really when I started to love music, get into music pretty hard. It was 83, 84. In 1984, I was... the hell was I? 14 for most of the year. My birthday's in August, and then I turned 15 in August. So I was freshman in high school. Yeah, should be interesting to see what we hear in 1984. I'm very, very interested to hear the music. I saw one of the songs on there was Jam On It by Nucleus, which we've already listened to. There's been a couple of other ones that we've already listened to. So it'll be interesting to move into 1984. I'm looking forward to it. Pop Squat, check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm only doing a few tracks today because I did a 2-hour long reaction yesterday, and whew, that was a lot of work. Doesn't seem like it'd be a lot of work, but man, sit there, going through the whole thing, trying to stay engaged for 2 hours to listen to one album. That's a lot of work. I'll be back with some more music. Come on back. Bye-bye.